Hi, it's Danielle Damianov with EWM Realty. Thanks so much for watching my video blog. So today we are here with Elise Rodriguez from Lifelong Law, and we are here to answer some questions in reference to real estate. So I'm here with Elise Rodriguez. She is with Lifelong Law. Elise, why don't you let everybody know what areas of law you practice?
Sure. I practice estate planning, probate, and guardianship law, but the majority of work in our firm is based on estate planning.
Okay, perfect. So Elise, tell me, when someone's purchasing a property, what are some of the best ways for them to take title?
That's a really good question. People buy property for a lot of different reasons. One reason would be, of course, to live in it, so to make it your homestead. Mm-hmm. When you're buying property to live in, in my personal opinion as a professional, I think that the best way to go is to just take the property in your individual name.
Okay.
In the state of Florida, we have our homestead protections, and I always like to preserve that and protect that as much as possible by just keeping it in the individual's name. If, on the other hand, you're purchasing the property as an investment, then there are other options, and one of the best options is an LLC, is to own this property in an LLC while the LLC only owns this property. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And the reason we do that is because we want to isolate risky properties such as investment properties. Why? Because maybe we're going to rent them out and maybe someone will slip and fall and maybe want to sue you. Mm-hmm. So at that point, you definitely don't want to own this investment property in your name, because then what happens? Then you get sued individually and anything else that you own is on the line and then is at risk.
Does your company form the LLCs?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay. So you can help form the LLCs for people.
Yeah, and it's a relatively simple process.
Okay, yeah. Perfect. I've heard of people going and using quitclaim deeds as a tool for estate planning as opposed to letting properties go through probate. So can you explain what the benefits or, non-benefit would be to a quitclaim deed instead of having the properties go through probate?
Sure. In this scenario, as with many scenarios in estate planning, what you want to do is take a look at what do you want to accomplish with this property.
Right.
So if the most common example is you have an elder parent who's getting kind of to that old age where everyone is starting to think about planning and what's going to happen when this person passes away. Mm-hmm. Usually what people want to do there is have the elder parent quitclaim the property to maybe the eldest child or to the children altogether.
Right.
And this sounds great because you can avoid probate and maybe you feel like everything's taken care of now, mm-hmm. right? But if these children, for example, are planning on selling the property after the person passes away, then they might get hit with capital gains taxes.
Okay.
And these are the taxes that you have to pay when you sell a property above the value that you purchased it, right? So what happens with a quitclaim deed is that you receive the property at the cost basis that your parent bought it.
Okay.
Right? So if it was 40 years ago and they bought the house for something like $35,000, $40,000, which many of the homes in Miami have that cost, then what happens when you sell the property after the parent passes away is that you are now selling it at market value.
Yikes.
So those capital gains taxes are going to be quite painful.
Yeah,
if on the
a
other
lot of
hand,
equity.
Right, of course. If on the other hand, you're talking about a home that is going to stay in the family, it's a family heirloom and everybody wants to come back maybe for vacation, and it's going to be something that's always in the family, then maybe a quitclaim deed is a good way to go because you get tax savings there.
Okay.
Why? Because again, you have it at the cost.
Right. Well, thank you so much for being here today and answering some of these very common questions that we get. And if you have any questions about real estate, probate, estate planning, call Elise. Her number is at the bottom of the screen here, and she'll be happy to help you with any of your real estate, estate planning, probate questions that you may have. And if you need any help with real estate, give me a call. I'd love to be able to help you buy or sell a home. Thank you so much for watching, and make it a great day.